I am pleased to welcome John Hart, the president and CEO with Lumetrics, back to the program. John, thanks for a few minutes. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Mark. Thanks for having me.
Hey, first off, congratulations. Lumetrics receiving the Small Business Innovation Research Contract from the Army Research Lab. I know this is a big deal. Tell us about the contract and the impact it's having on your business.
You know, we started this about 4 years ago, Mark, and we've just, July of this year, signed the contract with the Army. It's going to add between 6 and 10 jobs to the company. We're expanding next door and building out some additional labs. And it's really a culmination of a lot of the science that our engineers and scientists have here on some really novel capability. Basically, what we can do is we can send light through at different wavelengths and without touching a sample or a lamination of glass and plastic. And from those different wavelengths, we can both identify layer thicknesses and tell you what each layer is made out of, which is very novel. And we now have two patents that have been issued and a third patent that's about to issue.
With respect to this contract, John, what problem are you solving with your technical process here?
Sure. So I was at the Bills game last weekend, and I walked down Abbott Road, and there was the Erie County SWAT team with their vehicles, their armored vehicles that came back from deployment. And every one of the windows in those vehicles has what's called delamination. And it's easy to see around the edges of the windows, the glass and the plastic separate. And it's a serious problem with the Army vehicles. It's serious also with naval ships as well. And so what we figured out is how we can determine when, this is called transparent armor. It's really thick, multi-layer, bulletproof glass. We can determine when it's going to fail. And before it fails and before it puts the soldiers at risk in the field, we can tell the Army and measure and replace the transparent armor.
How is Lumetrics leveraging Rochester's abundant optics, photonics, and imaging assets to support your growth?
Good question. You know, we got over 120 companies in Rochester. A lot of them are small and medium-sized companies. We have the talent here, everything from Monroe Community College optical technicians all the way up to RIT or University of Rochester PhD scientists. So certainly the people and the talent are here. In our business, because we're more of a photonic business, so we marry mechanical parts and electronics and optics together, we probably spend 60% of every unit cost to build it making machine parts. So Rochester is well known for machining. We have people here, we have test capability here. We have the ability to actually take systems out to customers and try it out in their facilities. So it's a complete infrastructure for companies like us to be able to thrive.
John, it's great to hear about this latest contract. Continued success with Lumetrics as you move forward. Lots more online. Lumetrics.com. We'll share that link on our site as well at rochesterfirst.com.